Come along with me as we head to the city of Cappadocia. The name Cappadocia means land of beautiful horses. One theory behind its name is that this area was inhabited by an abundance of horses. It was taken over by the Persians, who actually named it Cappadocia, but over time it developed into what we know as Cappadocia. One thing I love most about Turkey is its rich history. Be sure to check out my Istanbul vlog if you want to see more about the history of that city. Today we're going to be touring the underground city of Kaymakli, and afterwards we're going to be headed to the town of Gërome. And here you're going to find what a more modern cave home looks like. A little history about this underground city is that it served as a safe haven for early Christians who were fleeing from religious persecution. Raids that were led by Muslim Arabs during the Arab-Byzantine Wars pushed many Christians to this area as they were searching for safety. The city was built into soft volcanic rock and could hold up to 3,000 people. Just imagine how crowded this place would be if it reached its full capacity. So this is a very tight space to navigate. The city of Kaymakli was dug 8 stories deep, but only 4 stories are accessible to the general public as of now. As you navigate this space, you're going to come across very low ceilings, winding passages, steep stairs, and rooms that have a variety of purposes. Some of these include food storage rooms, areas where people would worship, burial chambers, and so much more.
So they throw their wheat here, they would. And then somebody will stick in here, probably a metal pole, okay? And then they'll rotate it. And then when they do this, it cracks the chaff, okay? And then it's easier to split. And all you have to do is go and then slip it in, push it in. That's a wheat storage down there. And it's a little wheat mill.
The city ended up being abandoned in 1923 after the Greek residents of the area were driven out as part of the population exchange between Greece and Turkey. This is a very interesting and unique landmark to visit. Avoid this if you are very claustrophobic or if you have a fear of small spaces. I'm only 5'5" and I had to do a lot of bending in order to get through these small tunnels. And it really made me wonder, how tall were they? Were they really, really short, 4 feet and under? Did they just grow accustomed to moving their bodies in a position that helped them to navigate this space? So it was very thought-provoking just being in this area. You're definitely going to get a lot from seeing how these people lived in the past, so specifically these Christians, as they were fleeing from persecution. Now let's head on down to the town of Gërome. So I really hope that I'm pronouncing this correctly. If not, feel free to go down below in the comments and correct me. So what you're going to see now is a little bit different from where we just left. You're going to get to see what a fully furnished cave home looked like. As we approach, you can see that there are plenty of these cave homes in this area. And as we go inside, you can see that the walls have these beautifully designed Turkish rugs on them. Also, we have a TV, and I believe this was a stove or some type of cooking mechanism that was used in order to heat food and to cook. Also, we see a lot of patriotic things as well. I hear that Turkish people do take lots of pride in their country, which is a beautiful thing. Here you can see a dining room setting right here. So we have some benches and also a table. And this is just a view of the low ceilings in this area. So like I mentioned before, they have very low ceilings, but this one was not as low as the one in the underground city. Here is the bedroom area. I'm kind of wondering how comfortable or uncomfortable those beds are. And the washroom, bathroom area. I feel like I'm over here selling real estate to you guys. But this is the really cute part. The owners of this house were a husband and wife. They actually turned their home into kind of like a museum slash store where you can actually go in and purchase things from them. So like those items were handmade, and making a purchase is such a good way to support a small family in this little community. Here is the outdoor patio area. It's surprisingly very spacious, and I would assume this is where a lot of the families would come together and commune. And it's just amazing to see how far we've come with innovations and history. Like, it's so breathtaking to see the craftsmanship that went into this. But it's also a little heartbreaking at the same time because of how this place developed from the Christians that were fleeing persecution. So it has a very deep-rooted history, but to see these people just stand strong and be so resourceful with what they had, it's definitely a testament to their resilience. There are only very, very few families who still live in these cave homes, if any, but the Turkish government has taken over a lot of this area and are in control of the cave homes that are now here. If you are loving these Turkey vlogs, I have more on the way. So join me in the next few episodes as we journey through the streets of Cappadocia. We're going to get into some amazing things in this little city, from the food to the art and everything in between. I will see you guys in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more.